Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to do a brief comparison between the most expensive and one of the most affordable action cams out there, which is GoPro Hero 4 Black Edition and the Xiaomi Yi. So let's get started. Even though the price difference between both cameras are huge, we have heard that the Xiaomi Yi offers a rather decent experience considering the price you're paying for. And also, not everyone is able to afford the more pricier GoPro. Therefore, we'll see how it fares against GoPro's flagship. From the outside, both cameras look similar to each other but isn't identical. The placement of the lens and the buttons are different, and if you take a closer look, the Xiaomi Yi is slightly taller than the Hero 4, which means that the wide array of GoPro accessories will not be compatible for the Xiaomi Yi. As I've shown in my previous GoPro unboxing video, the Hero 4 comes with the waterproof housing and some other accessories as well, but that isn't the case for the Xiaomi Yi, as it doesn't come with any accessories at all. That means you'll need to get a waterproof housing separately if you plan on getting some splashy footages. Moving on to the specs, the Hero 4 is equipped with a 12 megapixel sensor and can take up to 4K with a decent 30 frames per second, whereas the Xiaomi Yi, having a larger 16 megapixel sensor, is only capable of taking up to 2K with 30 frames per second. Both cameras are able to shoot the standard 1080p with 60 frames per second. So I did some comparisons and we'll start with still images first. This is taken by the Xiaomi Yi, and whereas this is taken by the Hero 4. The difference here is pretty self-explanatory, so there's nothing much for me to say. Next is the Super View feature, which is only available in the Hero 4. This is just a standard wide-angle view, whereas this is the Super View, which allows you to shoot videos with an even wider angle. Next would be waterproofing. On the left, we have the Xiaomi Yi and the Hero 4 on the right. And we can see here that the footage taken by the Xiaomi Yi is slightly yellowish. If you take a closer look, the video on the right looks further due to the Hero 4 having a much wider angle compared to the Xiaomi Yi. The Xiaomi Yi also tends to have water droplets sticking onto the lens, which may be annoying, especially if it's blocking objects that you're recording. When it comes to slow motion recording, the Xiaomi Yi is only able to record at 720p, whereas the Hero 4 supports up to 1080p, but to my surprise, the Xiaomi Yi did a better job at it compared to the Hero 4 at 1080p. I'm not sure why, but I'm assuming that it's due to the higher resolution on the Hero 4, which drags down the performance on slow motion videos. My last comparison here is the Xiaomi Yi's 2K versus the Hero 4's 4K. As mentioned before, the Xiaomi Yi looks a bit yellowish and the Hero 4's color is more natural. I noticed that the Xiaomi Yi is slightly overexposed if you look at the light bulb above. The Hero 4 is able to capture more details here if you take a closer look at the edges of the ceiling compared to the soft smudges on the Xiaomi Yi. Overall, the Hero 4 is better than the Xiaomi Yi hands down, but despite its price, the Xiaomi Yi is considered to be pretty impressive, and if you've never used an action cam before, it's likely that you wouldn't be able to tell the differences in video quality as compared to the so much more expensive Hero 4. Of course, it has its own drawbacks, but with that huge of a price difference, it's really a solid choice for those who are on a tight budget. So tell me what you think of these action cams in the comment section, and give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful, as well as subscribe if you haven't done so yet. I'll catch you guys again in my next video. Peace.